Hi, so on the weekend we discussed all the FNO stocks alphabetically. वो वीडियो आपको ऑपरेशन कॉर्नर आई बटन में मिल जाएगी और यू विल गेट इट ऑल्सो टुवर्ड्स द एंड ऑफ द वीडियो. यहाँ पे हम जल्दी से एक क्विक एनालिसिस करेंगे और देखेंगे कि कौन सी स्टॉक्स हमें अच्छी दिख रही है एंड गोइंग फॉरवर्ड हम इसमें क्या क्या ट्रेड्स ले सकते हैं. PI इंडस्ट्रीज में इट सीम्स लाइक देयर इज अ लॉट ऑफ मोमेंटम एंड लॉट ऑफ पोजीशंस आर गेटिंग एडेड. ये हम 3000 के ऊपर वेट करेंगे. एप्पल हॉस्पिटल, ये हमारा स्ट्रेटजी हम वीकेंड में भी डिस्कस किए थे. 5000 ब्रेक करके हम लोग एंटर किए. फ्रॉम देयर इट वेंट टुवर्ड्स द लेवल्स ऑफ 5150, सो वी गॉट अ नियर अबाउट 3% मूव on this particular one, and 5000 is going to be a strong resistance. I think going forward it is going to consolidate on this particular zone. एंड अगर ये 5000 के नीचे अगर फिर से क्लोजिंग देगी देन वी विल अगेन बी सेलिंग 5000 कॉल्स इन एप्पल हॉस्पिटल. Lot of down move, or this is not much of an interesting structure to me, of course, and this is also true for Metropolis. I really don't have much faith in these two companies for now, and also Syngin also for now. It seems Syngin 600 is a strong resistance, so it was trying to get some support at 550 levels. And let's see how this moves actually pans out. Biocon actually after a long time it was able to give a strong closing above 350. Hamara strategy abhi bhi same hai. It's only above 386 we are going to enter Biocon for the levels of 400 and 409 and 414. These are the targets. Zeal भी एक अच्छी क्लोजिंग दी है ओवर 320. IRCTC फैंटास्टिक मूव, ये हमने कल भी डिस्कस किया था. दिस इज ऑल्सो व्हाट आई ट्वीटेड ऑन फ्राइडे. 880 was a strong resistance. I think it will try to come and get some support from around about 880 885 region में, and from there abhi the next target is definitely the levels of 960 980, and now right now it's trading around about 900 levels, so this is good. Ashok Leyland was one of the stocks we identified today much early, and when this nice move was coming in, so from 148 we went towards the levels of 153. This is a new 52-week high, and also it also gave a new 52-week high closing. Going forward, definitely it seems like there's a lot of positions which have been added. We will try to see if it's able to hold the levels of 150, and from here, if it is able to do that, from a target perspective, I think it is able to go at least towards the levels of 158 in Ashok Leyland. Its cost also is a fantastic move. ये हमने पहले भी डिस्कस किया था. It's an all time high closing. गोइंग फॉरवर्ड हम देखेंगे कल ये कहाँ पे ओपन होती है, और अगर ये 1600 लेवल्स को में आके डिप आके उसमें अगर बाइंग है तो डेफिनेटली वी विल बी ट्रैकिंग दिस. सॉरी. बाटा इंडिया भी फैंटास्टिक क्लोजिंग आई है. इट्स एन ऑल टाइम हाई क्लोजिंग. गोइंग फॉरवर्ड कुछ स्टॉक्स जस्ट लाइक इंडिगो भी हमने ट्रैक किया था. दैट ऑल्सो क्लोज्ड एट ऑल टाइम हाई. I'm not sure why Indigo is not showing up over here, so maybe we will get it later on. Okay, let's see. Indigo was also give us a good closing, and so in the morning I was trading more on IRCTC, and then definitely Ashok Leyland and Indigo came in together with definitely from the mid-session we were in Apollo Hospital. Persistent also is one of the trades that we discussed as a first trade. We entered around about 4200, and from there we went nicely towards the levels of 4270 80 levels. So going forward, I think ये level बहुत ही important है. Let's see how it is able to move past this. Persistent में it seems like the positions also getting added. Glenmark also was able to do that. IEX it seems like it is inching towards our target of 830 840, so that is going to be a very tough resistance for IEX. अगर ये इस पे move कर पाए, so that would be really good. So let me have a quick look at Indigo. I don't know why Indigo is not showing up. Yeah, Indigo also perfect. So actually my software actually tries to place them based on some algorithmic metrics, and so Indigo, you can see this also we traded today. We traded on this particular day 2200, and हमारा target 2400 अभी भी valid है. Let's see if it is able to achieve this in a matter of in next 2 sessions. So in general the market looks good, and I want to actually close this video very soon over here. So there were also some spurts in a few of these counters from pharma, just like Glenmark and Cipla. but I am more interested in this nice moves which are coming, especially in companies like Mindtree. So Mindtree is very near to all-time high is at just 20 rupees, 20-30 rupees, just all-time high से कम में trade कर रही है. There was a nice consolidation happening. Coforge also is one of the companies I'm carrying. And going forward हमारा target कुछ 5600 is definitely looking a really good target for me. We have been adding positions on this particular day where it dipped was 5000, and we have been carrying it. So right now I have added more positions today at 5500 levels, which is a 10%, and from here at least we would be booking out this particular lot on at 5600, and then we will see how to take it forward. So this is also Bajaj Finance also 7500 seems like a sort of support. It has been trading on that particular range. So there are a lot of good opportunities in the stock market right now. Definitely going forward, Astral B is very near to its all-time high, where there was a good move towards 61 today, 2361. I booked some profit from this 2200 levels which we created after the result. So this move was after the result, and so this is also what I tweeted about. Right now I will be adding more as and when the 2400 target is breached, and which would be all-time high. And so most of the stocks which we discussed earlier, these are really good sort of trading strategies for the next session. So there's also some also you see Cadila, so we also saw earlier Cipla, Glenmark, Cadila. So a few of the pharma companies somehow are showing some sort of positions are getting added. We have to be more careful, and we have to see in which way this are getting added. Torrent Pharma is one of the companies जिसमें मेरे positions मैंने पहले भी discuss किया है that I have added positions at 2800 levels on this particular day, and I am carrying it. I had an opportunity to book it out on 29th. 2900 levels. I didn't, and I am pretty much sure that very soon we should be seeing the levels of 3000, and I got a 3000 go per closing high. There will be a nice and quick move towards the levels of 3200, which is also the all-time high levels. So in pharma, my positions are only in Torrent Pharma for now, and I am still waiting for a clear-cut a clear-cut move which should come, though the moves are coming, but I'm really not very convinced. Shriram Transport Finance also 1600 में एक अच्छी dip आई है, and it was able to hold these levels. It has been consolidating for some time, and so maybe going forward we will see what happens. And this is also 7900 is a strong resistance, and we would be trying to book out at 7900 levels in Bajaj Finance, and so we have हमारा 7200 का फर्स्ट टारगेट था after this particular day, and that was achieved over here. From there we went to a 7700 over here where I booked profits. Today again I created we were again waiting. There was it dipped towards 7400, but now today it was able to hold the levels of 7500. Throughout the day it just kept on dancing at 7500, so I am still having this position. Reliance, maybe we would be tracking 2600 move. Ipca Lab, so also this is also trying to move. It seems like there are positions which are getting added. You can see this VIX and the lower VIX, but I think these are more of a so let's I want to chase the smart money, and I don't want to get trapped in funds which are getting deployed by retailers. So let's wait. If actually there is a fund smart money, then definitely one of these days it will come up with volume, and so we will be jumping the trade. Granules also, it dipped towards the levels of 280. Buying came, and so these are very weak structures. We are not going to follow this, because any move below the levels of 280, 295 over here, or even 292 is again going to bring it more down. So these are all the weak counters. Coal India, on this particular day we talked about 160, and this is actually what came. So the good thing about these structures, whenever you see such a breakdown, you can easily go ahead and sell the call of 182 or 185. So these are very good structures, because even if it doesn't bow, you can always have a very good sort of time decay in your favor, so we actually closed our target has been met on Coal India. GMR Infra is also, we talked about in the weekend how 40 is an important zone. 40 के नीचे अगर closing आई, so this can again lead towards the levels of 35 and below. Tata Steel fantastic, ये हमने कल भी डिस्कस किया था how 1280 जैसी breach होगा there will be a continuous fall towards the levels of 1200. Till now it has come towards 1240. अभी देखते हैं 1200 में आती है कि नहीं Tata Steel. FSL is also weak, so after this breakdown, two small candles, and now you can see the basis got broken, so maybe FSL will try to get some support at 150. We traded actually FSL few sessions ago, and it was a good move. I think it was on these days. I have to see, I've tweeted about it. M Finance also, unfortunately, we were thinking it would be able to hold the levels of 200. It was not, and also Mannapuram again back to 200, and I think going forward it will again dip towards the levels of 180. So every time the result comes in, Mannapuram behaves this same particular way. So this is this is a very typical pattern which also got reflected in the last quarterly, after the last quarterly result. ABFRL also, it seems like it is more in a box between the levels of 250 and 300. There were chances of it to move forward, but unfortunately it seems like it's is giving up that chance. No matter what, very soon अगर ये 305 levels के ऊपर trade करना start की, then keep a track, because then it should be aiming for the levels of 350. Chola Fin also fantastic move today. It's trading at all-time highs, 667 levels. A dip came towards the levels of 630. There was an immediate buying came. I actually entered the trade, and right now I am actually carrying the positions, and I would be seeing I am expecting at least the levels of 660 for tomorrow. Let's see what comes out of it. At least the good thing is, as long as it's able to hover around the levels of 650, there are still chances that it will go towards our targets of 680 and 700. Thanks a lot for listening. Hope this video is going to give you. And also Bank of Baroda, someone asked me, yeah, these are all weak structures. अगर आपको जानी है तो State Bank of India, you are getting at the levels of 500 over here. अभी ये 506 में ट्रेड कर रही है. We have created positions in 509 on the last session where it dipped towards 502. In any case, in one of these days the State Bank of India will actually fire, hopefully, as long as it's able to hold the levels of 500. अगर 500 के नीचे closing आई, that's going to be a bad news, but I really don't think this is going to happen. The market has strength, and hopefully it will be able to get the buyers at different levels. In general, हमने 509 में इस दिन खरीदा था, and where it dipped towards 503 levels, but it recovered, and from 509 today it went towards, opened at 516 levels in the very first half. So we booked our profit. 516 is a tough resistance. Let's see, अगर ये especially अगर 523 levels को अगर breach करती है, then again we could be expecting the 550 in short to medium term. LTI also made, this was also our trade, as you remember, LTI, LTTS as well as Mindtree, ये तीनों companies ही मेरी favorite है जिसमें मेरी positions हैं. So LTI also made all-time high today. Together with that also Mindtree is very near to its all-time high, and LTTS also is doing really good. LTTS में, and also I added positions in Coforge today, as I discussed already. So LTTS also, you can see this is a very nice structure, provided it just doesn't bend, and so the size of the candles are getting smaller, but this is typical how LTTS works. जब तक ये 5300 150 levels को 5150 levels को hold करती है, there's absolutely nothing to worry, and maybe in the future very soon we will be getting the rates of 5500 which it made on this particular day. Thanks a lot for listening. This video was short enough for you, and maybe you got some of the ideas in which I am thinking about the market. In general, the market is good. You just have to be in the right sector at the right time, and so you would be able to get some nice and wonderful trades. Thanks a lot for listening. Bye bye.